Buy that for $1.
Hey guys, it's Vash, and I'm here bringing you some PAX impressions. I just got back from PAX yesterday. I was resting up, and now it's time to get back on the ball and get to work. There may be a bit of background noise because I got my fan going on. It is hot as shit, and I don't want to sit here and drop dead from heat. But the first game I'm going to be talking about is Batman Arkham Origins, which was one of the first few games I got to play at PAX. The story behind it is there was a big booth for Arkham Origins, and the line was like 2 hours long. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh god damn it, do I really have to wait 2 hours to play this shit? So I asked the guy at the desk, I'm like, so when does this game actually come out? I don't remember. And he's like, oh, it comes out October 25th. And I'm like, I can wait. So I left and I went to the Sony booth. And at the Sony booth, there's a lot of Vitas and PlayStation 3s and PlayStation 4s around with games. And I actually went over there to play a game called The Puppeteer, which was an amazing game, by the way. The Puppeteer and Ratchet and Clank. I went over there to play those games, and I saw that right in the corner there's two small stations that had Arkham Origins on it that no one was playing, and I was like, wow. So I went over there and I played it. I didn't have anyone to record my footage at the time, so the footage you see now is actually someone else playing. But I needed the footage. Who gives a fuck who's playing, right? So, what do I have to say about Arkham Origins? Let's get started. So first of all, one of the main things I noticed was Roger Craig Smith is Batman's new voice. Roger Craig Smith is a very amazing voice actor. He does Ezio. He was Ezio. How do you spell it? Auditory. He was Ezio, he was Chris Redfield, and he's Sonic the Hedgehog. I've noticed that his performance as Batman, from what I've listened, it was really hard to hear with the headphones when I played because they were really low and it was loud as fuck and you couldn't turn them up. But he literally Batman sounds like a pissed off Chris Redfield. Practically. That's it. Voices, I know a lot of people were really salty that Mark Hamill and God, the guy who does Batman's voice just escapes me. What is it? Ah, man, it's killing me that I don't know. Kevin Conroy, there we go. A lot of people are really salty about that. If you haven't noticed, there's a lot of controversy with voices going on in 2013, man. Michael Ironside, not Sam anymore. David Hayter. Batman, like, it's just the new thing. You just gotta get used to it, whatever. The first thing I noticed when I was playing the game is, I'm gonna be very simple with you about it. It's the exact same game that we've been playing. It is literally Arkham City's exact gameplay almost. Like, it's even down to Batman having the big arm and the one baby arm. Like, it is literally the same exact game. Now, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? So I'm glad that they kept it the same. I'd rather them keep it the same than try to change it and it'd be shit. In the demo, the only new like object they had was that new bat claw that can latch on the shit and fling enemies and stuff. It was kind of cool. I was just using that like the whole fight that I had. I also noticed that when you're flying around the city, there's a lot of crimes going on. It kind of reminded me of Spider-Man 2, which in my opinion was probably the best movie game I've ever played in my life. And probably one of the best superhero games I've ever played. It's a really good game. Spider-Man 2, as you're running around doing the missions, there's random crimes going on. And they send you in that direction, and it's a bunch of different crimes that happens. Excuse me. I've noticed that when I was playing, that there was a bunch of random crimes going on that they would say crime indicator and you'd have to follow it, and there's like someone getting mugged or like they had this big buff ass dude like robbing a truck or I don't know what the fuck. I couldn't hear him. I couldn't really hear what he was saying. I couldn't hear anything, but it was this big buff guy. So I thought that was really cool. There's also a lot of random stuff that happens. Like I remember there was a time where I was flying towards my objective and I was on a roof. and a helicopter just came down and was like, Mayday, Mayday, oh my god, bow, and just blew up. And you had to jump down there and investigate it. So, like, you have to go into, like, the bat, I can't remember what it's called, bat investigation mode, whatever. And look around for clues, like you scan the body, and he's like, no, I need to go to the roof and look for blah, blah, blah. So then I went back to the roof and was looking for some stuff, and then he's like, now I need to find the rotors, they look like they failed. I went and I found the rotors, and then it's like, now I need to find the tail, and that's where I got stuck. I couldn't find the tail. Because they only keep you in a very small area, and usually what you need to scan lights up fucking bright yellow. And it wasn't there, so I just was like, you know what, screw this! So I went inside the town hall, and in there you fight a couple of enemies, and you show off, you know, you do your new weapons, and this and that, and this and that. And then you go in the elevator, and you get worked out by Bane pretty tough. Boy, be working Batman out. And then it goes to that cutscene, that trailer that they've been showing where Joker's blowing shit up. Batman's like slamming him on the table and shit. So it goes to that, and then that's when the demo ends. The story is supposed to be, from what I've read, is that it's supposed to be exactly 5 years, or approximately 5 years before Arkham Asylum. In the middle of winter Gotham City. Batman is an experienced crime fighter in the second year of his career. Yeah. So, and Black Mask practically hires 8 professional assassins to collect a $50 million bounty on Batman's head, which one of those bounty hunters is Deathstroke. I don't know about the other guys. So it's just funny how there's like so many people trying to take Batman out. But sounds really interesting. When I heard like Black Mask, I'm like, Black Mask? Black Mask? Like, Black Mask is cool and all, but do you want him to be? I guess, you know, I was wrong with The Dark Knight Rises when I'm like, they fucking picked Bane? Bane as the bad guy? Bane? Like, but that movie actually came out really good, so I'm not even gonna judge this right now. I'm sure Black Mask will probably do a great job as bad guy. I'm sure that what the premise of the story is, there's a bounty. He just needs to be like I wouldn't say a figurehead, but you know, like a boss. Like, hey, I got all these dudes now. Now you gotta get through my minions. Like, you get that feel with him. Like, I don't know. Can Black Mask like really fight? I don't know. I've never really seen. I've never had much experience with Black Mask. I've just heard his name and seen him once or twice in like the cartoons, but I've never experienced the full-on Black Mask. So I'm sorry if I can't give a full-on thing on that. But all in all, my impressions were, it's the same game. If you like the other two, you're gonna like this one. I'm not really super excited for it, but I will definitely be like, oh cool, Batman's out, let's go play. Like, I'm gonna be like that, but I'm not gonna be like counting down the days, you know? It was fun, but it was fun. So far I already explained the new stuff I saw, the crime scene thing, and then like the helicopter blowing up. Combat is still exactly the same, you know, the flow, what was it, like the flow chart? That's not just Street Fighter. You know, the combos and all the stuff, and then the countering, like it's literally, it's the exact same game. Batman's armor looks pretty cool. I thought it was cool. Like, he's all armored up and got a baby arm still. Why is that? Is that like, did they make his right arm bigger so he can knock the hell out of people? Like, that's what I thought, that he had the big arm because when he jumps on people and goes BLAM! And just busts them in the head, like, that would make sense that you have this big fucking heavy-ass Hellboy arm and then you bust the hell out of people. But it was fun. It was fun. The demo was, if you actually get to the point, the demo was really short, but if you run around for a bit, the demo's pretty decent. Well, that's all I got to say about Batman, and hope to see you in the next couple parts of other impressions. Bye. Oh, yeah. Let me know what you guys think about Batman in the comments. How do you like it? What are your thoughts about it? Are you salty about the voices being changed? Are you excited to go flying around as Batman again? Do you not give a shit? Just let me know what you think below. Okay. Bye.